Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Justin. I am the Absolute Habit Man. Here we go. We have a practice round for you for the Valhalla Disc Golf Tournament. This was filmed half a year ago. And me and my dad are out here by ourselves. Uh, we kind of got there literally right before this video started. And our warm-up shot was the first two shots we took. And my first shot was an absolute shank, even though it actually got through all those trees without hitting one. My dad also got through and until the last tree. So he's down there. That's the ones we're going to play from, but we're throwing a second shot off the tee just to actually get a feel for throwing this actual layout of the course. But I haven't uploaded in a while just because I moved and getting everything situated. But now I have time to do this, and we're going to move on to our second shots. So grab a buzz here. It's where my first drive landed. Not really great. I'm probably about 215 out, and I throw it so low I was actually very upset on this very easy par 4, honestly. Dad looked like I don't remember what he was throwing, but it was a distance driver because there's all forehands here. But he gets up there, he hits that last tree. Here I am throwing 3 with an armadillo, and honestly, not bad for a disc that's like that is literally a lid. So it actually got up there pretty nice. Dad's gonna try to run his birdie chance, and he hits the band, and it bounced over. It looks like it hits the top, but it actually hit the band, literally the edge of the band, and bounces over. Here we got a par 3, hole 2. It's 225. We're going to try to throw an armadillo backhand, but it didn't work too well. I hit a tree, drops me a little over halfway past, like towards the basket. Dad's going to throw a zone here and get up there pretty nice. Actually, he's just outside a circle. Me, I'm about roughly 120 out. Looks closer on here, but I was actually pretty far out. And I shank it, of course. So I pulled over there. Dad's up looking at a birdie putt, and there was people everywhere. There was people walking. There was people playing. There was bikers. There was a lot of vehicles on the road. I shanked my putt, goes left. I got mad, and I threw another putt and missed again. Dad ended up missing a putt and tapping in his par. I got a bogey, so he takes the box. He decides to go left. That gap is actually that tight. Like looking at it straight on or like this, it's very tight. And this is actually a par 3. It's 428, and probably the hardest hole on this course. So when you're about to see me throw my shot, and it's not going to be that great. Yep, you guessed it, another tree. I keep hitting trees every video. Nothing's going to change. So here's where I landed. I literally just got right past the sidewalk, which is the out of bounds line. And I line up my shot, and it comes out of my hand early and hits a twig and drops down. I was hitting trees left and right on this hole. Even in the tournament, I struggled so much on this hole. Even though this course, this layout we're playing right now, it was actually better from my round than anyone else's. My third shot right there, I don't know what this angle was. That was my bet. That was one of my worst camera angles I've ever shot. Dad has his own. Gonna throw a layup. Basically, it's like a layup in basketball. Just easy does it. And he actually got it up to the heel, which there's a few holes like that's elevated with heels. There's one that's elevated because it's actually just a tall basket, and then the rest either are on a heel, like on the downslope, or just feel like they're in a pocket, or just something, they're around something. I missed my par putt. Here's Dad's chance at a par, and he trickles down the heel, shows some emotion, got a little upset, moving on. He doesn't get mad at anything. So he hurried up, made his putt, about to try to make my fourth or fifth. I'm on 5. And I hit the band too. Made a practice putt because it is a practice round. So I get up there. Oh, I do make a 6. So I got 6. Dad got a 4. I'll take a triple. He takes a single bogey. He takes the box and throws it out of frame. He didn't even throw it towards the basket. He threw it about 250 left. He needed to go 305 straight. And me, I'm about to throw a pipeline or an SPZ3. And it was actually, with the wind, it kind of pulled it back a little bit. I was about edge of circle 2, so I was about 63 feet around that. Here's where Dad landed. He takes his zone, gets up to the hill, and just move on. He's playing quick. It was hot. We didn't want to stay there. I kind of give it a bid. I actually put it 5 feet short. So just I'm fine with taking a par here and just moving on. Dad's got to save his par because he's actually down the hill. He's about 25 feet. And dang. Yep. He got frustrated and go and tap in. Both of our putts. I get it. I will win the box, and Dad gets a bogey. So moving on, par 4. It's hole 5, 584. Actually, go straight towards that house and take a right. Basically, the play here is just try to get out there somewhere in the grass. Me, I try to go through those with a forehand, get at least some distance, at least halfway, and I honestly threw something too understable. Need to throw a little bit more stable on this shot, which in the tournament I actually did throw it perfectly. Dad tries the same route, just throws it a little shorter and flirting with OB. So he's going to end up going first on the second shot. Grabs his Firebird, rips the shot. He actually hits the sidewalk and then stays in. Don't know how, but he stays in. I move up about 50 feet, and that's where mine is because mine was also flirting with OB. So here I grab, I believe, the more stable Firebird I had in my bag at the time. And I'm trying to actually hit the vehicle that's over there. But I don't. I put it way short, and I'm actually circle's edge, I'd say, for a putt. This is where Dad ended up. I'm actually just on the other side of the sidewalk around the curve, which the sidewalk is the OB line. So Dad got lucky. He stayed right like a few inches from OB. Then he puts it about 5 feet to the basket. Me, I'm just going to set that down. I'm actually just to the left at the bottom of the screen. Actually, bottom left corner. What I didn't realize, I needed more height on that putt. Literally just died and dropped on me. I thought I was going to get a stroke back, and I didn't. It was terrible. So Dad's about to tap in his par. I walk around, I tap in my par, and we're on the par train here. Dad's still beating me though by 1 stroke, which, move on to this hole. It's a par 3. Hole 6 is 437, par 3. The play here, I like the play for par. Just throw something stable out over the road. Just try to get it past those 3 trees in the middle of the fairway. My dad liked it, so he tried it too. So from there, just gets it up there. He actually goes a little bit further than me. He gets it in. There's this small ditch, like you see right there. I'm just before it actually, and we'll have to throw first across the big ditch, which is on the other side of this flat area. And this is the elevated pin. I try to throw it with a little flip, and I throw it to the other side. I throw it across the ditch into another ditch, but there's no water in that on that side because of how dry it was at this time. Dad tries to throw his zone straight to the basket and actually goes pretty far right. So now we got to save our pars. So Dad's up first. He was actually shorter than we thought, and he gives it a good run, but just comes up short. I'm actually going to put the camera down because I realized I can't really film while trying to putt. But I'm actually standing in the ditch and try to give it my best and airball. Literally pulled it so far right, I went past the basket, and from this angle it looks like it went through it, but I actually went 2 feet right of it. And we both tap in our 4s, so we got back on the bogey train. I still have the box for hole 7. I'm going to throw a Mako 3 right up, well, try to throw it up the gut. And I actually hit the line. It's just, it didn't flip for me. It was, honestly, I think I put too much hyzer on it, but my dad tries to sneakily roll it in. I say that, but it was a thrower. He wasn't trying to roll it at all. He was trying to get a forehand flex through that gap and try to get it up there. All right, this is one of his only backhands of the round, and he gets it up there, be able to tap it in. This is actually where my Mako landed. I'm going to give it a little bit of a run because I'm around circle's edge here. And missed. You're going to see a reoccurring theme. It's just miss a putt, take a second putt. It's practice round. I wasn't really in the mood. I was kind of getting frustrated. All right, we got the dark alley. This is a par 3, 353. I believe that was Dad's shot. Because my first shot, you actually can't see it. I tried brightening it. It doesn't do much because of the light on the other side of the tunnel. Which actually, once you get to that light, you see the tree down there. Yeah. Oh, well, I did see both shots. Wow. Once you get down to that tree, it actually goes left. It almost looks like a candy cane without the 360 coming back. Actually, the hook part. So, Dad takes a buzz, gets it out there. He's just trying to play for a 4 right here, and honestly, after a bad first shot, yeah, I agree. with this play. Walking to mine, I'm actually just to the right of the short tee, but I got Dad filming now, so I'm actually right of that tree, just to the right of the screen. It wasn't that great. I had a bad shot. It hit like 3 trees on the way down, so try to throw a forehand here, and I shank it. Nope, it went a little far left. So, yeah. Yeah, Dad grabs his own, throws it up there, gets close to the pin. I landed here, moving to the left. There it is. Yeah, I was to the left. I was kind of in the trees. I just grabbed something and just got it out there under the pin. This is actually, that was actually for a bogey. So my dad's going to tap in for a 5. I'm walking up for a 4. And then we will move on as soon as we make these putts. We were laughing because I thought I missed that. Dad drops in. We can move on to hole 9. Hole 9 from the whites is 161. It's par 3, right there by that leaning tree. It's actually 45 feet past that. But I actually do a standstill forehand now with the zone, because stepping into it just gives me a little bit too much power. Dad tried the same thing. He actually pulled it a little bit. But here we go from our putts. Dad's second. Yeah, because I went pretty far past. I was actually out of circle. I actually made my practice putt. So Dad's a little closer and makes his birdie. I actually get a 3 from this. So, however, that's gonna be it for the front 9. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun things, and yeah.